Greetings, YouTube, and welcome back to part 8 of my SOMA playthrough. I have my friend Orpheus here. He's a cat. He's going to be helping us get through this. It's about 5 a.m. here in beautiful Sydney, Australia. And my cat friend don't give a single fuck. I'm just gonna put him away. So the strange thing about this particular cat is he really likes being under the blankets. I'm just going to sort his shit out. Alright, let's actually get in the game. Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning here. I'm going to be going until, I guess, 5 a.m. at this point. That's what I've signed up for. Drink some water so that hopefully I'm not too hungover tomorrow morning. But, I mean, honestly, what does it matter? So something else to talk about is, hello there, Zeppelin friend. Not that. Rick and Morty, the cartoon series Rick and Morty, I'm pretty sure is the greatest art humanity has ever created. I can't offer much more explanation than that. Just if you're not currently watching Rick and Morty, go and watch it. It's amazing.
Of course you do. I wanted to let you know that I know. You didn't blindly pick me out of the herd.
Okay.
The slow waves of Delta crashing against the shore have an undertow that pulls you into a slumber. It's a beautiful thing. And I won't be selfish. I will help. Tuck them in, watch them sleep. They too will find peace within the universe of the WoW.
I'm not too comfortable with this. I'm not super okay with that. Let's plug in Catherine. Hey, Catherine, girl.
Calm down. We're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us a chip.
Okay, that's... yeah. I see what this is. I see what this game... yeah. Okay. Knock a robot out, but we're just robots. So, but this is interesting, because in Amnesia, you never had any tool that would allow you to harm any of the enemies in the game. But it seems like in this game, unlike in Amnesia, no, not you. There was another robot around here. I saw him. There's a worker guy yeah, there you are. Hey, you. I'm not gonna knock out my robot friend. You, yeah, hey, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. You didn't help me for shit.
Ah, come on.
Come here. I get that you don't like it, but I really need you, and I'm not gonna fuck up my robot friend. Alright. Come here. Come here. Give me that. Come here. I guess the stun baton is expended. I can't pick that up anymore.
I hope this works.
Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. You thought I was gonna hurt you, eh, robot? I'd never hurt you, robot friend. You're my robot friend. You're such a cutie. Alright, Catherine. I got your chip. Can I touch your butt now? Your robot butt? I guess you're just an omni tool. Actually, I guess I've been touching your butt the whole time.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
Well, I didn't really give a fuck about that guy.
Talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Was he really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
She doesn't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
sure.
She doesn't care. It's like, yeah. Shut the fuck up, boy.
Thanks.
Look, since we're both robots and all, is there any chance I could maybe put my robot dick in your robot lady parts? Do robot ladies have robot lady parts? Is there any... No? Oh. Okay. Okay. What's going on over here? Well, that's the blackness. Good. Complete darkness. Wait, there's some kind of something down there. Can I fall off this thing and kill myself? That'd be kind of funny. Looks like the answer is no. I'm actually kind of impressed by this because this thing is actually moving. I can tell
You're really
these...
good back there, Simon. We got a slight delta detour,
What?
but we're back on track.
Yeah.
We should touch down on a cargo platform just outside Theta. Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss. 4,000 meters. That's a long way.
Yeah, 4
We don't have
kilometers.
to worry,
Pretty
though,
far.
because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana Trench. It'll hold for anything.
That's great.
And then we can start listening to other people when they talk, because that's how conversations work.
What? Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You sure are. Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human. And your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
If it didn't, you'd probably be incapable of interacting with the world at all. And the stress would either kill you or make you go insane.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me go? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and then go insane?
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, we have real things to deal with. Saving mankind, remember? Speaking of which, we're closing in on Theta. I'll eject the Omnitool. As always, don't forget to take me with you.
Kath, before you go, the artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel?
Uh-huh, yeah, the Warden unit, the WOW.
Is it the WOW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay? See you soon.
Yeah, so I'm feeling like I mean, that was interesting and all, but I'm feeling like this game is getting a little bit on the nose with the philosophy. It's like, hey, how about we talk about philosophy for a while now? Talos Principle is a different game than this, but it's one that Talos Principle is a very philosophical game in a lot of ways, but I think it handles it with more subtlety than this. And Talos Principle is pretty fucking on the nose. But this is just like beating me over the head with like, hey, what does it really mean to be human? I don't know. Could it maybe calm down a little bit?
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The biosurgeon the number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Yeah,
Strasky,
move.
get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Komorebi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still at Delta.
Emma, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
Alright, well, let's get inside Dita. So to advance the storyline of my unresolved sexual tension, because as we've established, every good series needs unresolved sexual tension. I mean, you look at...
Thank you, Catherine.
You're thanking Catherine.
Am I already here?
Who are you?
Hello?
Who is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this Mark?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin.
Unfortunately for you, Lars, you missed the... If you want to see the scary part of this game, go on YouTube and look up part 6 of my playthrough. That was some scary fucking
How
shit.
did you get here?
I was actually spooked.
Scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself.
Oh, that's not
At
good.
least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically 2 of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark.
Sure, that...
You don't want your
Yep.
copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
Yes? So the scary part, basically, Lars, is when spooky monsters come and try to murder the fuck out of me. And also...
I don't understand.
when I lose my mind because I can't handle that I'm a robot, but like,
Catherine put you up to this?
there's 2 parts of
Killing
spookiness.
yourself?
But these
Catherine
2
Chen?
parts of the
No.
playthrough have been quite tame.
I don't think
Not
you
much scary's
understand.
happened in the past hour.
She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone.
So, this robot thinks it's in the Ark, but it's obviously not, and something went really badly
Is this what
wrong.
it's supposed to look like?
No, robot. You're still under the ocean? You're not in the Ark?
Robin, I'm not sure how to say this.
What?
This is
Yeah?
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah, it's great. Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
Simon doesn't have the fucking balls to tell her that, like, you're not in the Ark, you're dying on the seafloor as a robot ghost.
See you later.
Will do.
I'll be going now.
Let me know if you find anyone else.
You good?
I think so. I feel fine.
I can't talk to it anymore. Sam couldn't do it. That sucks. So, some of these robots, at least, believe they're on the Ark.
Expected something different.
When they're actually not. They're like ghost robots dying in under the ocean. And that really sucks for them. No, open this shit. What we got here? Look, I'm just gonna hit the button.
I can figure this out.
Yeah, okay, this, we gotta turn this and then pull it out. And then turn it the other way, apparently. This is harder than it looks, guys. And now push it in. And now pull this. That was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, because, like, how many sci-fi movies have you seen where, like, to open a door, somebody does that kind of shit, like, you pull a thing, and you twist the thing, and you push the thing in, and you pull the lever down, and then I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, it was dumb from, like, a video game perspective, but I kind of liked it. So no criticism from me, I suppose. I gotta go soon. We gotta end this part, and I gotta go to sleep. Oh, there's security camera. You're not gonna fuck with me, are you? Don't fuck with me, though. It's okay. Just let me just swipe my Omni tool. You're gonna be cool, right? You're cool? Okay, good. Will I do a review? Maybe. I think the next review I'm going to do, I want to talk about City Skylines. Because I think there's a lot of interesting stuff to say about that. And they just put out a new expansion for it, and I kind of want to talk, with City Skylines, I want to talk about the base game, and I want to talk about the expansion. I think if I do a full playthrough of a game, at a certain point there's not much reason to do a review, because like if people want to know about the game, they can just watch me playing it, right?
Anyone there?
They can usually talk about whether or not I'm enjoying it as I play it.
Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
And if you watch a playthrough of a game, you're probably not, probably not going to buy something that you watched a complete playthrough of, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that dynamic. I have to say, this looks amazing. Like, the lighting in this room and the whole way this is presented, this looks fucking great. I'm actually impressed by this. This is really nice. What's over here? Not a whole lot is the answer. I just wanted to check it out, guys. I just wanted to see if there was anything. So this window is cracked, which means I need to throw something through the window. I'm going to use this right here. There we go. There you go. Now you're breaking all the windows. So I may not bother doing a review video of this because, I mean, if I do a full playthrough or something, you're gonna know what I thought of the game by the time the game is over. But there will be more reviews coming soon, certainly. There's a lot of stuff that I actually do want to talk about that I'm not doing playthroughs of. I think the review thing is a good thing for me to do. Yeah, I mean, this game, there's a lot I like about it, but it is true that if I did a review, I would probably be a lot more critical of it than I...
We're here? We're here.
I try to be a tough critic
Time to hijack
because...
ourselves a submarine.
Hang on,
There
I'll
will
talk
be
about that
nothing
after this.
stopping us when we have the dumb
little
back.
cutscene thing.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Thanks. I'd like to do that. So, I'm not going to talk to her because I want to talk about some stuff. I try to be really critical with my reviews, and the reason that I do that is that I feel like reviewers these days in general are not nearly critical enough. Like, shit, I see a lot of stuff that really annoys me from mainstream game journalism. Like, for example, the reception to BioShock Infinite. I saw so many reviews of BioShock Infinite where it got a 9 or a 10 out of 10, and the review would say something like, I mean, just to paraphrase, it'd be like, amazing storyline, mind-blowing, really pretty graphics, beautiful setting, by the way, the gameplay was shit, 10 out of 10. And that's bullshit.
So far.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
If the main gameplay aspect of your game, if the combat, is not that good, what are you doing giving something a 10 out of 10? And for me, like, BioShock Infinite it's bizarre. Nobody talks about that game anymore. At the time, when that game came out, everyone's like, 10 out of 10. It was called the Citizen Kane of gaming. How stupid is that? And fucking, what, a year on? Has it even been that long? Nobody talks about it anymore. It's just stupid to me. The stuff coming out that it's a good game.
Where the hell did they all go?
Data is out of the picture. Where would you go?
Probably Lambda or Omicron?
Well, we've seen Lambda already. So maybe Omicron.
It's a good game, but reviewers flip their shit, and it drives me crazy. That really bothers me, and so when I do reviews,
cozy.
A big part of that is.
The Ark scan.
Could you shut up for a second, Catherine? I'm trying to talk.
Digitally on these chips?
That was the plan.
I'm trying to both talk and pay attention to the storyline. What is going on? So these are these chips. Oh, I can
Must.
I should probably not fuck with that. That seems like a bad idea. This is actually striking an interesting parallel to the lab back in Toronto, or wherever the fuck I'm from. Yeah, so that stuff really annoys me. Reviewers giving games amazing reviews when they have glaring flaws, and, nobody talks about it a few weeks later, despite the huge amount of 10 out of 10s. And so when I actually do take the time to review something, I want to be really careful that I don't do that. I don't want to give something a positive review unless it's actually really good.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
That's really important to me. I don't want... Because the thing is I don't...
What?
Check the terminal.
Catherine, I'm trying to talk. Okay, I'll check that in a second. The thing is that I don't have a lot of money to spend on video games, and... Because I don't have a good sort of paying job. I don't work... I work, but, I don't get that much money from working. And So when I buy a video game, when I fucking shell out $60, or here in Australia it's often $100, I want to fucking get my money's worth, and it really pisses me off. It's like, oh, this game is amazing, and then I'd feel really bad recommending someone a game and having them spend their money on it and then not enjoy it. So I try really hard to actually be critical, and even if I like a game, I'll often point out the flaws in it to try and... I just think it's unfair to people to sort of say this game is amazing when there's a lot of stuff wrong with it and they may not like it, because, you know, it might be the only game that they have enough money to buy that month, or, you know, in a few months, and it's... I just personally feel really bad if I recommended something and somebody bought it and didn't enjoy it. So I try hard not to do that.
David Munchie. How did this... What is this?
Yeah, so this is interesting. Munchie was the guy who took my brain scan back in Toronto. And for some reason, his files are here. That's interesting.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
That's correct. Munchie was my doctor. Type, compressed Nakajima neurograph, continuous time frame. Author, David Munchie. So I was scanned by Munchie. Munchie was scanned by Berg. Berg was scanned by Munchie. So I guess Munchie and Berg were working together. What's the deal with Nancom? The Nami composition. Compressed Nakajima neurograph. Interesting. Okay, so this is me. Let's hear my audio recordings of myself.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, Lars. Nancomp had a much longer delay than the others. Okay, so this is from back when my brain was scanned. So after the scan, everything was fine, and I was excited for my recovery. This is 18 days, 2 weeks later,
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor
So what's my
Wang.
outlook?
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
Okay, so everything went fine. They did the scan, I felt okay. They developed a plan to help me recover from my brain injury. And then, a couple weeks later, what happened on June 1st?
The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do.
I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Fuck, that's heavy. So they figured out a treatment plan for me, but it didn't work, and I ended up dying of the brain damage I suffered from the car crash. But my brain scan was, you know, somehow saved and lived on, and eventually I guess Catherine brought it back. But that's fucking heavy. I guess I'm dead.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Man, that's heavy. Well, the sun's coming up. That's long enough for a YouTube part. I gotta go. We'll see you folks next time. Hope you enjoyed the stream, those of you watching live, and folks on YouTube, I'll see you next time. If I could end the YouTube part, that'd be great now, Mouse. Thank you.